Well, I've uploaded videos, but they won't convert. I don't have the right phone. So I have to, I guess, make them shorter. So what I'll do is do real short clips here. And what I really I was doing was talking about, the electric tractors that are going to be coming around and what farmers think. Farmers are 70 to 80% against it right now because tractors just don't have the longevity yet to be out there in the fields. The farmers are just against it. I think electric motors can, they're very powerful. They're anything, they can really be powerful, but the sustainability of a tractor in a farm is not there yet. I've seen them, but they all are saying they're 5 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours, what have you, depending on the workload. It's not long enough to do field work. It's a good concept. I'm not against it. But where you have to have sustainability in the tractor. You have to have longevity. And that's where they're failing yet. They're trying, I guess. I know. In a truck video I saw, there was a truck, Tesla, maybe it was. They can run 500 miles, plug in a half an hour. They're saying it can be charged. You can run another 500 miles. Well, why can't you do that for a farm tractor? You work 5 hours, you plug it in for half an hour, and maybe you got another 5. I don't know. Where's that technology then? That's all I'm saying. You got to have the technology for our farms. Otherwise, these farmers are going to be crying because it's like, if I got to do this, how am I supposed to be out there for 10 hours, 11 hours, even into the night? Just, it's not working yet. There has to be technology to help these farmers know that these tractors can be out there working all the time. And it's the same with me. I watched a clip with our Governor Cuomo. He wants to open up the state, which is a good thing. It's going against everything else that's going on in the country, right? It's like, okay, we got to close down. He's saying, let's open up. It's something just, the government, the new government's coming in is going to fight against itself, and you can tell that already. It's just the way it's going to be. We'll see what happens on that front, but he wants to go green here in New York too, and I don't know how fast he wants to push things through, but which is okay. But as far as electric tractors go, you got to get them so that they run a lot longer. That's all I got to say about that. Because yeah, there's farms that can, I've watched videos where farmers they like some of their small tractors, they're electric. But they're not out there for hours and hours trying to get things done. There's a big difference. It's a good concept. It just has to be developed further so that we can all be out there longer. It's the way it is. Good morning. Oh my gosh. We got a big freeze coming up, they're saying. Hay on my head. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the hay part. I got square bales up here. I've already done most of the chores this morning. It's not that cold right now, but it's supposed to be getting down really low. So all the goats are saying good morning to you. Morning. Morning. Oh, they're waiting for hay, and I'm not sure. I've got loose hay. I want to make, or cut up a bale and do it, or just use squares. I'm not sure. But I have to figure that out. Right, guys? You're waiting for your hay? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. With his horns. Oh my gosh. I guess Mary Ellen has named him Chip, so he's a Chip. But I gotta figure that out. So Not sure which direction I'm going on that. I just want to be ready for a big freeze, so I'm not caught with my pants down. Catch ya. Oh, there's an old plane right there. Should drop a bomb on America right now. The way people are acting here. Pretty pathetic. Can't even enjoy life right now because of stupid people. Anyway, it's going to be really cold, and I had to unthaw the door actually just to get in here. But I got to get some bales out. But I cut up another big round bale just to have this hay in here. It's good feed, and a really good hay. It's actually really good hay. And I got the 706 running, and it started right up. Smoked a little bit at the beginning. It's an old engine, but you know, that tractor is just worth its weight in gold, man. You have a tractor that's I think it's around 90 horse, 89. It just does its job. Everything works on it. It's got 2 sets of remotes. The torque amplifier works on it. It just runs real nice. So you can go out and spend a lot of money on big machines and that, but I got that one for pretty cheap. It's considered a classic now because of the year it was made. All the lights work. It's the ones on the fender, the rear light. It's just a nice machine. But oh lordy, I'm just doing things around here, and I've been trying to upload some videos. I'm not going to talk long here, but I can say this: I don't like what's going on. I just don't. There's too much censorship, and if you think it ain't coming for you someday, beware. I gotta get this little tractor running, clean the pen. There's so many tractors out, well, not so many, but there's a lot. Good oil. There's a lot. But I'll tell you, the one thing that especially here on a farm, I have a Massey Ferguson small tractor. It's 40 horse, and this one here it's 20. And you could go with all sorts of machinery: Mahindra, Coyote, Massey, John Deere. But you know what? Really, nothing beats the old tractor that I have. It's that IH Farmall 706. And I'll tell you why in a minute after I get this thing rolling. Cold. It's very cold. Going. I just had the 706 running earlier. I didn't use it heavily, but you know, the thing is built in, I'm not exactly sure the year. I really could look it up, But they only built a few, you know, a few thousand. Look that up on tractor data stuff. But that old tractor right there, you know? Good Lord. You know, I mean, come on. I drive it around in the fields when I'm, even just if I'm raking hay or cutting hay, you know, doing anything with it. It rides so smooth. You think that old seat, but man, it's so comfortable to sit on. I need a new back. I probably replace it, but I'm going to get one just like it. It steers easy. It runs smooth. It rides like a dream out in the field. I'm telling you, these big old tires, they're going to have to be replaced someday here soon, but I'm not going to get rid of this tractor. All the new tractors out there, I see so many people doing videos on these tractors. Whatever you want, it's fine, you know, whatever. But you know what? They'll never replace something like this. Never. This thing is just a workhorse. Goes out in the field and does its thing. It's quiet. Really, it's quiet. It's not that loud. Does what I ask it to do. Doesn't complain. Rides good. I'm telling you, man, just being out in those fields out there, whatever I'm doing out there in those fields, this thing just rides like a champ. I'm not bouncing around. I'm not doing nothing out of the... It's just a nice tractor. Just telling you. That's why I'll never get rid of that tractor. Everything works on it. Doesn't burn that much fuel. It's a good tractor. Here's another thing. This old tractor. Built a long time ago too. Today your 20 horse tractors that they build, the tires on the rear tires are dinky. This one's big tires. And you can't really tell here, I know, but it's at an incline. You know, you come up here on that ice there and everything with the Massey, it'll just spin its tires. Huh. This one just keeps right on going. And I think it has something to do with the turf tires are on it because it has more gripping power. But it just never spins its wheels. It just keeps right on going. The old tractors. That's all I'm saying. The old tractors. All right, here's one load. I really load her up, but that little manure spreader just handled it real nice. It just doesn't matter. I did all this section right here already. It's a little deep, but getting there. So it's the evening. I just warming up a little bit in the truck, and turn that off. Okay, but it's a really nice night. We're getting close to halfway through January already. It's the 13th. It's not long before spring is gonna hit. I know it sounds like, oh geez, you still gotta, but they go fast. I know, what a messy shop, right? Okay, but yeah, you gotta start thinking ahead. This year, though, I don't have any fields that I've got to plow or disc, so I can just prepare for hay. I'm gonna do one field. I'm going to spread hay or seed on it, just grass seed, and it's called frost seeding. It's a good method to how's frost seeding work? Just before spring is already starting to come, you know, things are going to melt. Might be a little snow on the ground. What you're hoped for is still the ground to be a little bit solid, frozen, and you spread the seed down. And then as the next day comes, you know, the frost starts to break up as it's getting warmer. And what happens is it sucks the seed into the ground as the frost starts breaking up. It just sucks it right into the ground. And then when things start growing, these seeds take off. They're in the ground, and it's called frost seeding. It's not hard to do. You just have to be kind of like April, first parts of April. That's when you want to do it, when it's just starting to get a little bit warmer and the frost starts breaking up. That's when you want to spread your seed. And I got one field I want to do that too. But after that, I've got a big garden to do only. Got to prepare that, and that will give me time to. And then I just got to get into the hay season. Well, that's it. So I was saying that nothing beats the old tractor really, but I do like this tractor. It is going to do the mowing this year. One day it could be expendable. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to get one that's 60 horse. But anyway, the last thing I want to do on this video is explain that why I feel that about that 706, because really it's just an iron horse. Yes, all the new tractors are great. Some, the cabs and push buttons and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? They're great. But for just a workhorse, man, you can't beat that tractor. It just runs. It's an iron horse. And there's still a lot of guys out there with 4020s and that kind of tractor, John Deere's. Well, one day it might give way, I don't know. But right now, man, that thing just runs. And so why would you want to give it up? And it just, when you're driving it in the field, it's just smooth. I don't know how to explain it. It's smooth. Big tires, I guess. I don't know. It's heavy. But it's just smooth out there. And it's just a nice workhorse tractor. But this one, again, this one's going to do the mowing. And what I'm going to do is, I did a little bit. I let out some pressure on these tires, and it's already made the ride smoother. So, of course, when they come from the dealers, they blow them to the specs, but you just take the air pressure out, so the tire gives you a lot of suspension itself then. But this tractor is really a workhorse too. I am not saying anything against it. I like the tractor very much. It does a lot of work. Anyway, that's the end of the video today. I'm gonna just do chores early and call it a night. I'll see ya.